Alrighty, lads, we're back. So lately I've been playing Dawn of War 1 because Rogue Trader is definitely getting me in the mood for like some old school Warhammer stuff. And Dawn of War 1 is like really good. Particularly particularly when it comes to the campaigns. Now, in Dawn of War Dark Crusade and Dawn of War Soulstorm, they decided to get rid of like the campaign, and they decided to do a more open field conquest, which isn't bad, but there is definitely some differences between the two. I've also been editing my stuff. I finally finished the human magic, so now it looks beautiful, just like the vampire one looks like. And now it's easier to read. So it's like, ooh, fire magic, okay. Fireball, it costs 5 runes, 5 damage, and I must have 5 intelligence or 3 magic skill. That's different. That's interesting. And you kind of go down the list and you're like, okay. I also edited some of the rules, like especially the poison magic. The poison magic needed some editing because it just didn't make sense with the new scheme of World of Nosgoth, so I had to fix it. So there we go. Now we have Peroxide, which Peroxide's the only spell that does additional effects to Hilden. Most spells do additional effects to vampires. Peroxide is now the only one that can do something to the Hilden, which causes extra 5 damage. So Peroxide is very, very particularly deadly against Hilden. Likewise, we have something that's very interesting is that all these magics require like really high intelligence, and as a human, that's not a bad thing. That's pretty easy, But when it comes to the sun magic is based strictly on charisma, and as such, their rune cost is kind of lower, but that doesn't mean it's not as good. It's still good. It's just that as a human, it's much harder to be doing sun magic unless you're doing some sort of build that involves your charisma instead of your intelligence scaling your runes. One nice thing about poison magic is that it gives traits. So lightheaded or delirious. Got a bit of gas there. Whew. So lightheaded. Where is it? Lightheaded and delirious. Stumble as you become intoxicated with poison. -2 movement. Takes 2 extra damage from poison sources. So that's pretty nasty. And then delirious. So if you already have the lightheaded trait, and I cast intoxication again, you're gonna get the delirious trait. So that means if I cast intoxication on you, for 4 turns, you're going to be very vulnerable to poison damage. So if I have a sword that does poison damage, or a staff that does poison damage, instead of you taking like 2 damage or 3 damage from the poison, instead you're going to be taking an extra 4 or an extra 2. And then also, you can't run away. You're pretty fucking slow. So if you roll a 2, you're moving 0. If you roll a 3, you're going to move only 1 tile. It's like, damn, dude. That's bad. That's not good. So it's kind of one of the things that as far as magics go, it may seem like poison magic is arguably the deadliest, and it is. But the thing is, though, is that it's very difficult to really get it to work. because look at how expensive the spells are. And then also look at what a lot of these spells do. A lot of these spells are like dot effects. So you're just like putting debuffs onto enemies and you're also hurting them at the same time. And some of these things that you're hurting them with are generational. So you put peroxide on somebody, they take intelligence divided by 2 or magic or cunning divided by 2 plus an item. And that's going to be like instant damage, which is nice. But the problem is that peroxide would scale really, really, really well if your target already was hit with intoxication. So 8 runes plus 6 runes, damn, you're going to need like 14 runes total to get this combo off. And you might not even succeed the roll because the rolls are kind of difficult. So it's like, okay. But that is a deadly combo right there. Someone going, ooh, okay. I see an enemy. He's tanky as fuck. He's got like 100 HP. And he's not even a boss. He's just some tough ass motherfucker. So let me cast Intoxication. Give him the lightheaded trait. Next turn rolls by. I'm somehow alive, thank God. Now let's roll Peroxide. So now I'm not only going to hurt him, but I'm going to hurt him +2 or +4 if he's got the Delirious trait. And if he's a Hilden, he's going to take another +5. It's like, oh man, now we're really stacking damage. But I will say, though, I kind of don't like how Peroxide's basically just a normal attack. I'll just do item ×2. So Peroxide will be very interesting. The reason why I'm doing item ×2 is because like the highest item quality you can get is 3. So 3 × 2 is 6. And Peroxide, I'm only thinking about this from like the end game perspective, is if I'm at the end game, my human is level 10. Let's say I did nothing but just dump down magic skill. So he's got 2 cunning, bare minimum, or 4 cunning, my bad, 4 cunning, which is the bare minimum for this kind of combo to work. That means at maximum, he's probably going to have like 9 magic skill. 9. That's the same as like a vampire, but that's because he had to dual spec, whereas a vampire, 9 magic skill would have been their entire level up. Because again, humans are supposed to be more skilled than the vampires are to make up for the fact that they're not as strong. So even then, that's actually not a bad idea now I'm saying it. Let's do... Yeah, there we go. So it's going to be a bit of a longer calculation. That makes way more sense to me. So therefore, it would be 1 plus 2. Yeah, this would work in the end game level. Because then that way, if I went like 6 and 6, then it would be however my intelligence is, which could be like 8. So that would be 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. And then you would have 6, 9, so 13 damage from just one spell. And that's not too bad. Especially since it ignores armor, so it just goes straight through. So there's some pretty interesting things you could do there. Where is it? There it is, Rogue Trader. Hee. I played a little bit of Rogue Trader since last time we left off, but not much. I didn't get very far. I was doing my Heretic character. In my Heretic character, I basically ended up like a little bit before where we started. But my Heretic character is just not as good as my first character, which is kind of funny. So when I first played this game, I said to myself, I'm going to just stick with what my character is doing. Even if it's a bad build, I don't care. That's totally fine with me. as I'm playing a separate character who's totally different, he's a Death World, what was he? He's a Death World Psyker, and his goal is to be just this ultimate melee badass who just butchers people with his sword and becomes like a heretic, like a chaos champion. Yeah. He is way weaker than my main character, and I could not believe it. Like, my main character here kicks ass. Whereas my secondary character, the heretic, he's just not as good. He has better items, way better items. Because heretics get like these really awesome weapons at the beginning of the game for some fucking reason. But strength-wise, it's very obvious that my main character, Kelbarol, is much better. Because I'm just sniping people. I'm not having any issues. If my tank dies, it's not the end of the world. Whereas with Marn, my second character, my heretic, it kind of is a big fucking deal if the tank dies. Because yeah, he's a warrior, but he's not like a tanky warrior. He's just there to fuck shit up. So it's different. So I was thinking about it for a very, very long time. Oh yeah, that's right, we can complete these. I was thinking about this for a very long time, and I'm just gonna stick with the dress. Yeah, I want to give her a fine dress, because she talked a bit about how she wants everyone to be envious of her even though she's lower than them in status. So I like the idea of a dress. So we're mostly with the Explorators. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh. We're all the way down here. Jesus. Oh my god, I could have that. That's not bad. The only problem is that I'm not a perception guy, I'm an intelligence guy. So that's not going to really help my character, but that will help my other stuff. Ooh. We're trying to get the Focus Melt-A-Gun. That's what we're trying to get. Because the Focus Melt-A-Gun, let me show you. I think it has a range of 5, which is like the longest range. Yeah. Of range of 5, most Melt-A-Guns are only a range of 3. So, as my guy's kind of a bit of a sniper and a shotgunner, a Focus Melta would be perfect, because it's 5 range, so it's pretty medium fucking range. And 70% armor pen, so I'll be fighting Terminators, and I'll just be like, oh, you have the thickest armor in the entire goddamn galaxy? Sucks to be you. And just blast his ass. Now, the trophies that we can give to the Imperial Navy are unique to them, because it's mostly ship trophies. So as such, I don't care about trading with them as much, whereas other factions I'd be a little bit more skeptic. I'd be like, let's hold on to that. I'm also going to dip a little bit into trading with the Drusians. The only reason why is just because like they do have some weapons that I would definitely like. But I am curious how we get Eldar specifications or proficiency, because I don't think that's a level up thing, but it would be interesting, because in my other character Marn, I had, for whatever reason, I can't remember why, but he has He has a unique Dark Star pistol, I think is what it's called. And it's a Dark Eldar pistol. So I gave it to Jasherine, the sexy lady that we're trying to romance in this playthrough. And I'm not joking, dude, that gun looks fucking awesome. She shoots it, and you see like a giant like purple ball form up at the tip of the gun, and then just a beam of fucking purple energy just shoots out. It's like, holy crap. That thing, that thing fucks. It fucks hard. So let's see. So what we want to do is we want to reach here, which is the Kiava Gamma. There we go. The reason why we're going to Kiava Gamma first is because it's an Explorator place. Accept transmission. Lord Captain, interference detected in compartment Vox system. Looks like the bridge is cut from the rest of the void ship. Oh, okay. The void ship's bridge, sounds of working cogitators and officers' footsteps. The everyday scene is interrupted by an ear-splitting beeping sound, followed by lumens going out. In the dim glow of candles and emergency lights, one of the officers in frame cries out, another falls to her knees, clutching her head. Over the beeping Vox's shouts can only be heard. What's going on? The doors are locked. We lost contact with all departments. One of the bridge officers turns to the throne. Lord Captain, the Vox stations are malfunctioning, overloading the systems. None of our outgoing transmissions are getting through. The incoming ones that do make it distorted beyond interpretation. So, what are we going to give the order to? Yeah, continue sending orders from the bridge and request status updates. Alright. The Vox Master is leaning over station moments later, a cry of surprise. Lord Captain, our transmissions are being distorted as we speak. Depressurize the lower bays. Execute adepts of the machine cult. Disable life support system. If even one command gets out. Tech use. Stop the transmission process at any cost. Yep. Connects tangles of cables coming from the back of her head to the main Vox station. Spirit of the ship, I beseech thee, shield us from this peril and allow not a heretical message to pass. Vigdis enters one command after another, and the station groans, shrieks, and sparks under her fingers, and a shock passes through the wires. Blood drips onto the control panel. Vigdis lets out a grinding cry, but does not relent. A few moments later, she crumples. Signal had been blocked. Scrap code. The voice belongs to an on-deck engine seers turned to the Lord Captain from her station. We've been attacked with scrap code, a tech heresy designed to corrupt machines. The transmission received from the planet was infected with this taint. Oh boy. For those of you who don't know, scrap code is basically, it's kind of like a virus in a sense, but it's purely like chaos made. Like, it's literally like warp stuff. It's really crazy. Whatever it is that's attacking us, we have a backup procedure that can circumvent the Vox barrier. In the atrium leading to the bridge, there's a terminal for an isolated system that might still be a loud pop. The pipes over the officer's head burst, and a blast of hot air flings the Voidborn away from the captain, his body slamming straight through a cogitator panel. The picked frame spins uncontrollably. The servo skull is jolted by the gust. The picked recorder fogs over the Vox, picking up the crackling electricity and a death cry. Gas on the bridge! A junior attendant shouts and instantly doubles over, inhaling the poisoned air. Give the order to... Yeah, let's command the crew to carry on their duties until the last man. Yep. Heedless to the gas spreading over the deck, the officers continue their flurry of work at their stations, executing orders issued by Lord Captain. Even when the doors to the bridge are open, the crew carries on for as long as they can, last to leave the bridge. The captain runs out, coughing heavily. Corral's test, we succeeded. Leaning on the support beam, the rogue trader takes several deep breaths, trying to flush his lungs with air. Then he straightens and smooths his uniform and heads towards a goal known only to him. The atrium's in a state of panic. Silhouettes skitter around in the dark hall, illuminated only by the flickering of emergency lumens. Curt orders and someone's feverish words of prayer can be heard. Having lost all communication, the beheaded ship is writhing in agony. It takes a while for Lord Captain to find the cogitator mentioned by the fallen officer. The panel of the isolated terminal is riddled with cracks and bloodstains on the floor by the terminal. A tech priest is lying in a heap with his head smashed and technical liquids mixed with blood, oozing out of his ports. The Lord Captain decides to take his chances restoring the terminal. Yes. Tech use succeeds. The rogue trader rips the power key off the tech priest's mechadendrite and opens the cover on the terminal. Sparks fly into his face, but he is confident of his manipulations of the tangled wires and clanging levers. After replacing the cover and ensuring the system is restored, the Lord Captain brings up the required data on screen. Thanks to the rogue trader's efforts and the sacrifice of the senior bridge officers, the rest of the ship's compartments are able to suppress the panic and deal with the raging machine spirits with few casualties. The walk to the bridge is uneventful. The crisis has passed. Although wounded and crippled, the ship nevertheless is returning to its normal operation. The bridge resembles a battlefield. The floor is strewn with corpses. Cogitators are damaged and people inside are barely standing. Healers and masks are bagging up pale corpses. Technomats are hastily patching up the ruptured pipes, and surviving officers are trying to get the remaining cogitators back up and running. By the comm station, the rogue trader runs into the Voxmaster. Praise the Emperor, you're in one piece, Lord Captain. The situation on board is satisfactory. I was just in the middle of setting up comm channels. Soon all the Voxcasters will be fully operational. Another man appears in the picked frame, a junior officer, completely out of breath, carrying a heap of scrolls. The Voxmaster nods at him. Here are the reports, Lord Captain. If you find yourself able to return to your station, I can immediately give you a rundown of the state of the affairs on the ship. Whew. The situation has been brought under control, more or less. It will take some time to eliminate the consequences of the attack completely, but the vessel is capable of motion. We may be even able to conduct a warp jump if you feel we should leave the system. The bridge suffered heavy losses. Many of the officers responsible for key systems perished. The consequences of the vessel are most grievous. Kiavagama went silent after transmitting the harmful signal. I will refrain from sending inquiries to the industrial world to avoid a second attack. I'm afraid we've exhausted our options for remote analysis. More information can only be obtained by closing the distance or even sending a runaway party. Oof. The time has come to remind you about our agreement, Kelbaral. I must be present in your entourage during your expedition to Kiavagama, counting on your cooperation. Oh shit, and the fucking place is protected by hostile ships. Oh, that's even better. I do like that the game is testing you and is automatically rolling behind the scenes. Oh, did you succeed your carousal check? Dwarf plants marked by the Von Valancius protectorate chart as Atlay that serves as a backup source of water for the habitable worlds of neighboring systems. Due to the abundance of bacteria proliferating the Atlay hydrosphere, the extraction of ice was stopped half a century ago. But much to your officer's surprise, the augurs detect an unidentified mining rig deep underground. Presumably, the excavations aimed at extracting clay minerals near the plant's core, enriched with iron and other minerals. Send a scouting party. The extractium turns out to be Incendia Corda's latest investment, whose Demesne is located just within a few jumps from the Krenak system. While this world is of little value to the Von Valancius dynasty, your officers see this gesture as an attempt to test the boundaries of the newly minted rogue trader. Leniency. I'm gonna go with Magus Pascal's note. One, because he's a Mechanicus, so I'm gonna always side with him. But two, if there's rare materials, let's fucking do it. Your people easily assume control of the frightened workers, and the token security crew do not even attempt to resist. Yeah. Sure, dude. Alright, so this is gonna be a bit scary. Because you see, ship combat is extremely deadly. When I was playing as Marn, I was getting my ass kicked quite a bit. So, let's see. Alright, here we go. Good luck to me. Ship combat is like extremely deadly. And it's actually something I respect a lot. There used to be this video game called Star Wars Galaxies. You could be the highest level in the game and be like really badass, whatever. But the moment you enter space, your level did not matter. It mattered what kind of ship you were rolling
for
with.
a round of space regicide.
So if your ship was ass, guess what that meant? That meant that
Lance!
these guys are kind of tanky.
Launch the devastating payload.
Oh my god, how many ships is it? Okay, thank god. Alright, we're gonna probably destroy that guy. Boom! Got his ass.
Unleash our fury. Voidmaster, if you please.
I'm one tile away, are you fucking kidding me?
Let the macro cannon sing their twisted song.
Yeah, see, 46 damage just there. Yeah, that's what I'm scared of.
Commence torpedo launch.
I don't know why we lost movement, but that's fine. Like, that was a snipe. Boom, bitch. Oof, that's kind of bad.
Set course! Engage the macro cannons!
The reason why we're running this way is because I'm trying to avoid these torpedoes, because they're one hit from those torpedoes and I could be dead. Yep, that's a critical hit. That's not good.
The vessel begs for our aid.
That was a much longer distance than my torpedoes. Yikes. That's why I made a save right before we did that, because the game isn't really that good about saving before a ship combat. Because if I keep dying and dying and dying to this, I can always back out and then just simply buy
Lance!
buy some ship parts if I need to.
Drown them in the void!
I do wish there was a separate meter that told me exactly how much my shields were. Alright, good. I know.
Unleash our fury! The destination is known.
I think we're gonna get hit by those
Commence
torpedoes,
the
which
symphony
really is
of
gonna fucking
macro
hurt.
cannons.
Yeah, this is about to really fucking hurt. Somehow our shields are holding. I'm very shocked. Oh, thank God. Whew. Oh my God, I deployed more? Are you fucking kidding me?
Launch the devastating payload!
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous. Because I don't know if I'm in a good spot or not. Because I'm not sure if these torps are going to hit me. And if they are, then that's going to be really bad. Yep, he deployed more. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay, so they can't detonate on that. Alright.
Engage the lance! Initiate macro cannon barrage!
That apostate lance really fucks.
Darkness reached us.
There it is. Because it's like 11, 11, 11, 10, 44. It's like, what? 44 damage. God damn.
We must recover our shields. Let's
Yeah, now we're
our
getting butt fucked. As I said, this is kind of not lore accurate anyways. Is that a rogue trader is supposed to have a fleet at their
Don't
disposal.
let the void take us all.
Yeah, we just got fucked up. Like, we're supposed to have a fleet at all times, but for some reason, we're only allowed to command one ship. I do wonder if later in the campaign, when we kind of regain our worlds, if we do get our other ships. That'd be really, really cool. That'd be really awesome. To have, like, basically a fleet at your disposal.
Lance! Drown them in the void!
Yeah, the issue is I'm not sure what I should be targeting.
There's a breach in our
Look
defenses.
at that, dude. 10, 10, 22, 22, 56. It's like, holy shit, that's so much damage. Oh my god, don't show me the cover, please.
Unleash our fury!
I did not mean to do that. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna probably get hit by those torps. Oh, thank fuck. Whew. That's not good.
Engage the macro cannons! Commence torpedo launch! Initiate macro cannon barrage! Sail upon the seas of void!
I'm trying to, like, avoid these.
Why don't your technomats recharge the shields?
That was the least amount of damage I've ever seen in the apostate lance do.
I know this tremor.
Wow.
Our shields are weakening.
Damn, dude.
Engage the macro cannons!
Yeah, we may as well just skip because I think we're dead as fuck. Yeah. That's why we made a save. I think what would be a good idea is to buy some ship parts. Because I do have a bit of profitability. So if I can use that profit, that would help a lot. We could also go back to the one area and turn in our quest to Opticon. Maybe explore a bit too, to gain more profit factor. Oh, I leveled up. Alright, so what is this? Voss pattern. I don't get it. These things are basically the same as the current loadout we have. What the fuck? Alright, I think what that means is we need to go explore. We need to go level up our ship. Because I would love to go to Kiavagama, but it seems like that ship is like extremely deadly. Like, extremely. Okay, apparently something is fucking with our bankruptcy. Report systematic flagrant attacks on the dynasty's coffers perpetrated by your companion, Mistress Hidari. Oh. What crimes did she commit against the treasury? She is extorting bribes and oblations, gifts, favors for herself in particular. She's exploiting rumors of a connection between herself and your lordship and unscrupulous gather bribes from all and sundry, hinting at how displeased your lordship will be to hear if anyone would be uncooperative. Bring the embezzler to me. Generous, henceforth you shall furnish Jay with whatever she desires. Is that clear? Now let's first ask. Perhaps this isn't about hints, but the habits of a rotten, venal soul accustomed to doling out bribes left and right. Yeah, Generous, henceforth you shall furnish Jay with whatever she desires. Who would ever trust the word of a man who douses himself in perfume to cover up his body odor? Yep. The issue is that our high manufactorum guy, even Abelard, told us that like the moment we met him, is that he kind of deals in unscrupulous tactics. Like, there are some things that the guy does that's just probably illegal. And I get it, there's a difference between illegal and probably illegal, but that doesn't make me more confident. Oh, you know, it's totally fine because it was probably not illegal. It's like, dude, that does not make me have any more confidence in this dude. He is straight up just no. One of the things I am considering is, with my character, if I should get heavy armor or not. Because heavy armor is a perk that you have to unlock.
There will be no peace in my wake.
All it is just an upgrade to our ultimate abilities, that's all. A heavy plasma gun. Oh my god. Right now, that's kind of our biggest hassle, is that we need to gain. We need to gain profit factor somehow. The main way it seems to do that is through contracts. So we have these contracts that we've been doing. But in order to do them, you have to put extractors all over the place. And we kind of have a limitation on extractors. So it kind of goes hand in hand, you know. So in order to get more extractors, we have to spend profit factor. In order to get profit factor, we have to use our extractors. It's a balance. It's a balance. I will say this game does have a lot of loading in it. Now, thankfully, my computer is pretty fast, so it's not a big deal, you know? Messages of strange behavior on the ship. Oh shit, what happened? It was an unsafe voyage, so something bad happened probably. Oh, that's really cool. I was wondering if like that was just bullshit or not. Now I know, it's not bullshit. Oh, I guess not, maybe it's just... Oh, that's Jay. And she's in a dress. Look at her. She's rifling through your possessions, does not notice you, or she pretends not to notice. Jay, it is a pleasure to see you in my quarters, notwithstanding whatever nefarious purpose has brought you here.
Shireen, there you are. I've been waiting for you.
Well, what are you doing here?
Sating a hunger greater than any bodily appetite. My curiosity. You see, a person's face, their clothes, their manner is all just a mask. Smoke from the lips of a fire breather designed to hide the truth. But the contents of chests and cupboards, they are the reflection of the soul, in which the wise can glimpse another's heart. I have been wondering what kind of person you truly are.
I think you were trying to rob me.
Shireen, you besmirch my heart with the black ink of bitterest insult. If you do not trust me, search me.
You want me to search you? Fuck yeah. We're gonna do it. Give her that. We're gonna be touching her, alright?
How else am I to prove my innocence, Shireen?
Plunge your fingers into the mane of her dark hair. Yeah.
Keep going, Shireen. You will strike lucky yet.
Oh, 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 baby. Whoa.
I love the gift, Shireen.
Wow. Your fingers brush against something warm. You take out a tiny decorative wooden box that usually sits on display in your quarters. You open it and find a note folded inside that reads, "Thank you." Jay looks in your eyes, smiling. "I love the gift, Shireen." Draw Jay close to you. Will you give me in return? Ooh.
Everything the rogue trader desires.
Oh shit, are we fucking? Oh yeah, we fucking. Whoa! You gave me a dress only to peel it off me. Oh baby. Well then. Kelberal and J has been carved into the headboard with a knife. Great. You know that's actual wood, right? You know how rare wood is? And you just fucking carve into it. Yikes. Something I should kind of note is that in Warhammer, people are kind of promiscuous. And the reason why is pretty self-explanatory. The only thing in life that you can really like enjoy is pretty much carnal pleasures.
May the Exalted One protect you. Have you grown bored without our little talk, Shireen?
Jay, do you know why my Servo Skull escort started saying some unusual things?
The Exalted One himself must have put the words of truth into its mouth, Shireen.
We need to discuss what's going on
Is
between
there a
us.
sweeter subject in the universe to discuss, Shireen? You have my full attention.
I have nothing to add.
Then let us both be silent to... Oh, I have...
Something that a rogue trader can do, technically. Look around the bridge. Inexplicable tension has gripped not only Vigdis, but also seemingly the rest of the officers. They stand frozen, their eyes glued to you. Cassia notes your glaze and hastily turns away, shrinking back as if trying to disappear. Voxmaster, something happened. We had a ship-wide broadcast, Lord Captain. What broadcast? There was a ship-wide broadcast while you and Mistress Hidari were relaxing. I mean, there was a broadcast of your relaxation activities. Oh, man. And who heard it? Everyone did? The entire vessel? So, what did you make of the broadcast? Extraordinary, your lordship? As the father of a rather large family, I can assure you that you have upheld the name of the dynasty. Oh, shit. Everyone's congratulating me. This feat meets the high expectations placed on the God Emperor's envoy. There's an anarchic uproar in the bridge. Oh, shit. Was it sabotage? The Vox broadcast was initiated from inside your chambers by someone who was present there? Oh boy, must have been Mistress Hadari. Bring me Hadari. I have a question for her. Jay, you minx, you could have warned me. Where would the fun be in that? Oof.
May the Exalted One protect you. Have you grown bull? Oh?
That's funny. That is really funny, and that's really fucked up at the same time. The thing is with rogue traders is that they are allowed to have like their own personal like sex servants. I'm not joking, like they actually do. Nobles have it all the time. Planetary governors have them and stuff like that. One book, Inquisitor, was really interesting because there was this navigator, this really like weird mutant lady, and apparently the planetary governor there would like sexually assault her like frequently, just because she's an oddity, and he wanted to stick his dick in that for some fucking reason. But meanwhile, the rest of his harem were like a bunch of mutant like goat women and stuff like that, like really weird mutants. It was just stuff like that that shows that it's not unusual to have something like that with Jay, and she's fully well aware because she probably has her own sex servants, to be honest, because she's relatively wealthy, and it's totally normal in the Imperium to have that. It's just, you know, people don't talk about it.
I'll be your beacon in the darkness.
Cool, we start off in combat. That's great. Damn, dude. These Iconoclast destroyers, like, really do a lot of damage. Especially that Apostate. God damn, dude.
Launch the devastating payload!
Ooh, we just almost killed that shit.
Engage the lance! Voidmaster, if you please.
See, that almost killed us just there. Fuck me, dude.
Lance! Commence the symphony of macro cannons.
Okay, whew. Okay, that didn't do as much as I thought it would.
Commence torpedo launch! Sail upon the seas of void!
We're trying to get away from this guy the most we can. Good, he's right in range. No, he's not. Fuck. Okay.
The destination is known.
The whispers are ravenous.
There we go. Whew. This is kind of the issue we're having, is that we can't really turn around. So right now, I wouldn't be surprised if we died.
We have lost
Yeah.
the shield. Let us not lose our zeal.
Because we just can't turn around. Because if we could, it's literally like one square away from just turning. So that way we can just zap him with our lance thing. But because we're like one little fucking dick hair away from it, we just can't do it. Okay. Well, that's already a bad start. He just fucking full on just destroyed our shields and then fucked us up.
Drown them in the void!
What the fuck? Hello? What the fuck just happened? The game like glitched out where all of a sudden it teleported us somewhere. Now none of the buttons work. I'm like hitting spacebar to skip, not working. I'm hitting like clicking, it's not working. Like, wow, I've never seen that before. Wow, he missed. There we go.
Launch the devastating payload! Initiate macro cannon barrage! Let the macro cannons sing their twisted song.
Damn, dude. Somehow that didn't kill us. I don't know how, but it didn't.
Engage the macro cannons! Commence the symphony of macro cannons!
There we go. Wow, that fucked us up.
Voidsmen, find your courage!
Yeah, then just like that, they get behind us and there's
Set
nothing we can do.
course! Drown them in the void!
Yeah, there's nothing we can do now. Because now they just got behind us and now we're dead. Just like that. Whew. Somehow we didn't die. I don't know how that happened.
Sail upon the seas of void!
Yeah, we're dead. Because, this is why I'm talking about, like, if we had a fleet, this wouldn't be an issue. This would be fucking pathetically easy. because we would just have our own Cobra class ships that are maneuverable, so that way people can't get behind us like that. But the game wants to be like super difficult and decides, you know what, you don't get a fleet. But all the dialogue suggests that you do have a fleet, but you don't get a fleet. You're the most prosperous world trader dynasty in the world, but apparently you're so prosperous that you don't have a fleet, whereas every rogue trader does. Damn, dude, straight up misses? I have never seen that before.
Commence torpedo launch! Unleash our fury! Initiate macro cannon barrage! Let the macro cannons sing their twisted song!
Wow, that was almost half of my fucking HP from that. Wow, dude, holy shit. Holy crap.
Engage the lads!
Oh, nice. Yes.
Set course!
We are
The
vulnerable.
vessel begs for our aid.
Alright, well. Alright, we're dead again.
Drown them in the
Somehow we
void.
lived. I don't know how, but we did. Because then the issue too is that we have like really short range guns.
Sail upon the seas of void.
So because our guns are like so short range, we're not able to hit them, even though we're like right in front of them, as you can see here. Oh my god, did we actually win? We actually
Another
won
victory of 2 great dynasties, Lord Captain.
with 4 fucking HP. Oh, our ship leveled up. I didn't know it could level up at all. Jesus fuck. This one seems good too, reinforced shielding.
Hold fast. Our faith will be
Oh,
tested.
shit. I had to fight these guys before and it really sucked.
Launch the devastating payload!
I don't know why
Commence
we
torpedo launch!
Oh, there we go. Now we can use
The destination is known.
Oh, that hit. Are you serious?
Unleash our fury.
Yep.
Drown them in the void. Commence the symphony of macro cannons. Let the macro cannons sing their twisted song.
63, damn. Yes. Got it. Yeah. Damn, dude, these guys are easier to fight than the fucking pirates. Jesus.
Lance! Set course. Engage the macro cannons! Madness conquers the void!
Can we fight nothing but Eldar? They were way easier. Way easier than the fucking pirates. Pirates were just awful. Receiving a transmission from Foulstone sent by members of the Order of the Hammer, votaries of St. Cognitus. Some time ago, a transport vessel, the Navica, unloaded several thousand refugees from a planet belonging to rogue trader Winterscale. The Order of the Hammer has judged this invasion to be an act of aggression, is asking for your lordship's protection. I think the Order of the Hammer is like a Sisters of Battle thing, because that's what they sound like. Yeah, will not abandon people of faith in distress. Prepare a landing party in my shuttle. I'll take the monastery under my protection. 11 days after the feast of the passing of Nicomedes, Keith, the champion of faith, Discutide. I can't pronounce that for shit. Okay. Countless tortured souls steeped in fear arrived in Foulstone on a star bark. A great apostasy had befallen their home and turned them into abject wanderers seeking help and refuge. Their wicked and cruel captain, the owner of the Navica, had betrayed them. Once the unknowing souls in his care had made landfall on the planet's surface, he most deviously recalled his shuttles and thus ridding himself of the duty to take care of the unfortunate lot. Not knowing how they would survive in Foulstone's grim wasteland, the Forsaken people came to the monastery in St. Cognitius, where surrounded the walls. They hammered their fists on the gate and implored and wailed, "Take us in, protect us." And what once was a place of serenity and grace was now full of din, disorder, and all manners of despicables. Interlopers brought with them worldly futility and strife, and mayhaps also the seeds of alluring blasphemies. After a prayer, the prelate Hectarchius turned his eye in the past in search of instruction. Oh, okay. Prelate Hectarius recalled his first missionaries to set foot on Foulstone's vast wasteland, led by their zeal for serving St. Cognitius, and those missionaries had received the blessing of Nicomedes Keith, the champion of faith who'd been traveling with them in the Starbark. St. Cognitius, a man of great endeavors, a warrior and a wise artificer, never cowered behind the walls of a librarium, but stepped bravely into the darkness. Prelate welcomed the interlopers warmly as guests, but he did warn his brethren to keep their vigilance. Okay. Yep, the crowd came rushing in and stampeding. A quarrel broke out. Oof. Oof. We're going dogmatic, baby. Kill as many fucking intruders as possible. Yeah, as I figured, these are priests, but they look kind of like tech priests at the same time. Yeah, I'm glad we're helping them. Dogmatic. Command his formidable boarding party to fall upon the interlopers and slay as many as could be slain. There was a great battle, and the accursed miscreants lost their lives in great numbers. The rest fled swiftly into the wasteland. Yeah. Now this place is mine. Oh, we have a colony. Okay. Only certain worlds, usually the most habitable, are suitable for establishing thriving colonies ripe for development. Projects are the backbone of colony development. Completing them requires resources that can be obtained by exploring planets and cosmic anomalies. You may continue your travels through the coordinates expanse. You will receive notification screen when a project is finished. Oh. Yeah, as I figured, this is the Drusians. The privilege of becoming Flowstone's patron's tempting prospect for many, however... Yeah, we'll go with this one, just because... They all give me 2-factor, but it seems like this one's the best. I mean, we get the Infernical, but that's probably going to be for my one lady, Argenta. Argenta? Honestly, I don't even care about the Infernical, because it does a lot of damage, but it just doesn't look that good. Oh, we need to increase our, Someone messaged me on Discord. Let me look. Omicron, that sounds very, I hasten to report disturbing news brought to me by machine spirits of the ship. The matter is extremely delicate and concerns Lady Cassia. Deliver your report. Ah, okay. People are going insane by being near the Lady Navigator. Okay. So we need to confront Cassia because, like, her psychic abilities are actually hurting everybody around her. Which is part of the reason why I didn't want to have Cassia to begin with. Cassia makes no sense to me, okay? So we chose the dogmatic option, which is that we were going to kill her. And after we killed all of her bodyguards and shit, we're like, oh yeah, you can just come with us. It's like, what? Are you what? Only truly powerful diviner machines may see through the currents of magnetic fluctuations. Ooh. So there's a magnetic storm on this planet, so we can't do anything. I guess we have to come back later. Ruins of an ancient imperial city. That's interesting. Explore the local palace. Ghost sword? The fuck is that? Send out a crew to explore the temple district. Ooh. That's gonna be good for Argenta. Drain the remaining fuel. This is definitely interesting, the way that you can travel like this. Feuds broke out between the clans. Oh, wow. What's this story about Lady Theodora? Yeah, destroy the rebellious clan and find a replacement amongst their neighbors. Bottomless pits.
This unit's augmentations bear decorative elements not specified in the catechism of maintenance and operation. Registry at Category 14 Blasphemy.
Touch any of my augments with your iron tentacles and you'll be registering a bullet in your forehead. I mean it.
There! Done!
Searching is my observance.
What a shame.
Bears the mark in determined and protracted effort. Someone made dozens of scratches, which chaotically intersect at different angles without any order or logic. Interesting.
What lies beyond? Applaud my brilliance.
I did
Touch
it.
the darkness and the darkness will accept you. Interesting. Oh, there's a little path here.
Omnissiah, grant me the wisdom to perceive.
Okay, staff. I don't really care about staffs. That's it? This is the whole area? Why does the camera do that? It's kind of weird how the water just kind of fades out like that. Wait, this isn't water. This is just... The fuck is this? The darkness swirls beneath your feet, a void of impenetrable gloom. You do not hear a single sound from the depths of the pit. No wailing wind, no rustle dust. Examine the pit. What up, Roy? The bright daylight cannot pierce the darkness lying over the slopes. The longer you look into the depth, the stronger the feeling grows that this darkness isn't just the absence of light. Ooh, this is some like HP Lovecraft shit. Fuck yeah. Lean over and stretch your hand into the darkness. At the edge of your consciousness, you sense something slimy and intangible, answering your invitation for contact. It seeps into your thoughts, tasting your emotions. Surprise and curiosity envelop you, but these emotions are not your... No, step away. Get away from the hole. Willpower test failed. You turn around and walk away from the ominous pit and its secrets. Back on your ship, you give out a few orders, play a game of Regicide, and turn in for the night. As you open your eyes, you find yourself back at the abyss. You run for dear life and get back to your ship, go to a different system. And you wake up the next morning. The darkness is once again staring at you from beyond the edge of the pit. Again you run. Again you change one system after the other. You go without sleep for several days, yet it happens all over again. You spend months, or it could be years, in desperate flight. At some point you simply give up. With resignation you sit down at the edge of the pit, no longer moving. Alien satisfaction fills your mind. You're hit by a sudden wave of all-consuming silence. A moment later, the world around you disappears, leaving only black, viscous, boundless darkness. Oh shit. What are you? The bottomless pit is speaking. You are looking at a tiny person peeking over the edge of the bottomless darkness. You're looking at yourself. Then you blink and see the same place, except the camp around you is full of life. Scholars are zipping back and forth between field structures, switching in unfamiliar machines in an attempt to know the unknown. A moment later, they are all nude, singing and dancing around the pit. The smell of heated bodies, blood, and sweat assaults your nostrils, drowning out your thoughts. Oh shit. You make out toad-like Xenos building a temple around the pit. They are praying, conducting rites, making sacrifices to the darkness in hopes of unimaginable gifts. Then darkness shrouds everything once more, or rather, you are the darkness. Something immeasurably vast, endless, and capable of reaching the farthest stars, or swallowing a galaxy. But some will pulls you out of the cozy embrace of the void, towards the light, and you snap out of the vision of sorrows. What do you want from me? What the fuck? What the fuck did I run into, dude? I'm gonna say willpower, turn around and fight the creature. Oh my god, you turn around, intent on killing the thing with bare hands, but then exclaim in hesitation. Whew. You recognize the disfigured monster staring at you balefully from the darkness. You let out a heavy sigh and a cloud of hot, fetid vapor settles on the smooth surface of the mirror. You sit at the apex of a massive onyx pyramid. Your abilities are limitless. With a single thought, you can raise mountains, drain an ocean, or disperse clouds, but nobody cares anymore. Soon your brothers and sisters will sacrifice you so that you can share your power amongst themselves. I guess fellowship, because my intelligence goes with fellowship. Yes. Solemnly, you are placed in a cold black slab covered in glowing scripts. You close your eyes and pray as your brothers and sisters rip your 7 hearts out of your chest. How many fucking hearts do I have? By the end of the ceremony, you are gnawing into every last bone of your body, shedding tears of sorrow. Wow. Did you ever play any of the 40k pen and paper? No. But I have watched one guy play it, and it's very, like, difficult. It's very brutal. I was telling people this, is that, the last time I played Rogue Trader, I want to say, was, like, fucking 12 years ago or something like that. Like, 16 years ago. Because I was around, like, what, 12 years old? So, yeah, 16 years ago. And the game is brutal. And one of the things about it that my friend did when he was running the campaign was he didn't bother making like different guns and shit like that. He just said, this is a las pistol, this is a las gun, this is a bolter gun, this is a bolter pistol, this is a plasma gun, this is a plasma pistol. These are their stats. That is it. And it was so long ago that I couldn't remember how to play it. Honestly, if you handed me like a character sheet, I wouldn't know because I didn't make my character. My friend gave me the character. He's like, here, I made this character. You just play it. You start at like the minimal level and you just play. I was like, okay, dude, sure. And it was ass. Like, I can tell you, I died like a handful of times. And that's fine. I actually don't mind that. You are lying on burning sand, struggling to open your eyes, but your eyelids feel too heavy. You can barely move your arms and legs. Your stomach hurts. Your throat is bone dry. Several of your kin, all emaciated, are scattered around you. The hunger is so strong that it's driving you mad. You let out a bestial howl. Something metallic clinks in your right hand. A knife! This is it. You can survive. You must survive. All you need to do is decide whom to sacrifice. Oh, you could kill an infant? Yeah, we're doing the ugly mutants. Clutch your knife in hand and strike to the darkness's glee. You close your eyes and gorge yourself in hot blood, sating your hunger, until a heavy smack across your face brings you back to your senses. You are lying on the ground some distance away from the hole, surrounded by your worried comrades. Looking around, you realize someone's missing. Pascal! What happened to Pascal? He's gone. Oh no, it kidnapped Pascal.
One step at a time amidst the madness.
I think what it was we were reliving the memories that created this dark pit. Because whatever created this dark pit, apparently it was a toad-like species who sacrificed each other in worship of something, and it drove them insane. Seeing as not all members of your retinue returned from the surface, the ship's auger initiated scanning protocols. I could permanently sacrifice my companion? Oh no, why would I do that? Not Pascal, no, not him. Do whatever it takes to find my missing crew member. Oh, Pascal's been permanently changed, and we're not sure yet what it will do to him. I gotta... Yeah, let's talk to Pascal and see how he's doing. Dude, he just got kidnapped. Oh my god. One of the things that I did like about Warhammer 40k that I don't like anymore about Warhammer 40k is that I liked Warhammer 40k because I like its setting. Now I don't like its setting. And the reason why is because the setting has changed at a breakneck pace. So it used to be for a longest time that the whole setting of Warhammer 40k is that it's abysmal, it's dark, there's no hope. People have technology that they don't even understand. And the ignorance only gets worse. And for the past 10,000 years, chaos has been held at bay on just this tiny little fucking area. Orcs are everywhere, Eldar are everywhere. And despite the fact that chaos is only inside this tiny little area, they still have influence. And that to me is such a cool setting. The idea that everything is literally stagnant. But now the new Warhammer books and stuff like that, it's such a breakneck pace, it's ridiculous. They're like, yeah, Earth, Terra almost gets destroyed like 6 times. Robert Gilliman's back, Lionel Johnson's back, Mortarion, Angron, Magnus, like, wait, whoa, what? And there's hope now because there's new space marines and new technology. Are you telling me that 10,000 years these people forgot how to do things? Now all of a sudden there's like a dark renaissance of some sort where now everyone like understands shit? What? And of course they do say like, oh well, it's all Belisarius Cawl who's leading it, and then Robert Gilliman. It's like, yeah, but that's not the essence of what makes Warhammer 40k so interesting to people. What made it so interesting to people like me is to live in this dystopic area where you're trying to seriously do the best you can in a place that's just bleak. There's no survivability. People are just going to get dumber and dumber as the generations go on. Like, that is very fascinating to me. But they decided to get rid of that.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
You can't talk to him about what just happened?
May your labors be
Pascal, you just got kidnapped, my dude. Like, are you serious? Why is my willpower down? Oh, we got debuffed from... That's fucking dumb. I don't see anything different in his character sheet, so I'm assuming nothing really bad happened to him. Homie just got, you know, raped in the dark for some reason, and nothing bad happened to him. I don't know how someone could just get raped in the fucking dark and then nothing bad happens, but okay. Oh, yes, I remember what we were doing. I was going to talk to the guy and try to buy an extractor, because we need extractors in order to, you know, do our business, our contracts. So the Adeptus Mechanicus is definitely one that I really, really like, but my favorite faction is the Orcs. I always like the Orcs, specifically the Freebooters. The Freebooters are very interesting. And, the fuck was that? All of a sudden, the fucking, like, field just... Okay.
May the Exalted One protect you. Have you grown bored without our little talk, Shireen?
I heard you had a falling out with Cassia. Oh, that's right.
So, Vigdis is snooping in on my Vox line. I wasn't threatening your navigator. I didn't even think about it. I was just relaxing in the good company of fragrant Amasak, sweet-scented Laho, and a handful of new friends from the upper decks. And right in the middle of the fun, the Lady Navigator swoops in and starts jabbering about how her head is about to split from the cacophony of colors coming from our cabin. Long story short, Shanian, I had the misfortune of getting a taste of what your officers have been going on about. They say when the Arcelio girl becomes upset, everyone in the vicinity loses their minds and is
Yep.
overtaken by Aji. And it hurt like anything. I can only remember everyone huddling in a corner, wailing like klaxons. As for Cassia, I think Cassia was flustered by the state of our clothes, which were very meager back then, as you understand. Before I could get my bearings, the poor thing was gone. The whole situation was awkward. As for the threats, they were addressed to one of the girls I'd been foolish enough to invite to our little party. That Casa used the confusion to pilfer a full pouch of Laho from under my nose. Oh.
So yeah, there's a lot of cool things that I do like about Warhammer, of course. Like, that's what this YouTube channel really started out as, was a Warhammer lore channel. But the thing is that when I talk about Warhammer lore, I very rarely talk about things that people actually know about. So in other words, you won't see a video in my YouTube of the 700 videos I've done. You will not see a video of me saying, oh, here's the Ultramarines. Because no, that's fucking basic. Everybody fucking knows about the Ultramarines. I just don't want to talk about it. They're boring. I don't care to talk about it. But then you'll see on my lore video, you'll see Marines of Malevolent. And you're like, the fuck is that? Those are my favorite Space Marines. And that's the thing, is that when I read Warhammer 40k books, funny fact, I went to the Games Workshop store near my house, and when I went there, the guy was just totally blown away by like the shit that I would talk about. He's like, dude, no one even knows what the fuck you're talking about, but only I do, because I've read some of the books. And I was like, what? You don't like the Exodites? You don't like the Exodites? Oh my god. Where's the Dark Stars? Come on, dude. I need the Ghoul Stars. I need books about those. And meanwhile, all the other Warhammer dudes who were there playing like the tabletop, they just kept looking at me like, what the fuck is he talking about? And that's the difference between like a Warhammer player and a Warhammer like fan. Is that you'll talk to me about shit, and I talk about the crazy, wild setting stuff. Meanwhile, these people just talk about, like, the basic stuff. Oh, yeah, Robert Gilliman. Oh, yeah, Imperial Fist, Black Templars. Like, get the fuck out of here. If you don't know what the Ghoul Stars are, you're not a Warhammer fan, okay? If you don't know, like, the more obscurity stuff, like the Rattling Snipers and the interesting things that go on with Jakiro tech, like, if you don't know what those are, if everything I just said to you just made no fucking sense, you've never heard it, my YouTube channel literally covers those topics because I'm such a Warhammer fan that I know these things. What about tutelleries? Do you know what a tutelary is? Most people don't. And it's, again, it's just stuff like that that I find very interesting, is that people don't really know a lot about Warhammer because they don't read the books, they don't really read the codexes either, they just kind of look at the tabletop. And even then, majority of people who like Warhammer don't even play tabletop. They just sit around, they just enjoy the setting, and you're like, what the fuck? How the fuck do you say you like Warhammer, that you like it and stuff, when you don't even do things like that? I don't understand that. It makes no sense to me, is the problem. So, mobile extractors. We need profit factor. See, this is one of the annoying things that we need Profit Factor to do our own shit, and it's so fucking annoying. Oh, we were gonna confront Cassia, that's right. We were gonna confront her about the bullshit that's happening around her. Because, again, if it was up to me, I would have put a bullet in her brain, right where that third eye is. I would just put a bullet in there and just move on. But for some reason, the storyline just doesn't work if you think about it. Like, it's really... I fucking hated that moment. I won't let you take Cassia unless you promise me you'll take care of her. No, I'm gonna kill her because, like, she's destroying a whole space station because she can't control herself. No, everyone fight him off. Okay, we kill everybody. Now it's just Cassia left. What happened? Yeah, you're a navigator. I'm supposed to take you onto my ship. What? We just got into a whole fight because we just said that we were gonna put a bullet in her head. Now we can't do that. Like, that was such a bad storyline point right there.
The bridges without our stimulating. Not here. I'm begging you. Aren't noblemen supposed to discuss such things away from the servants?
Let's go to my study then.
Then-
Don't disturb us. I've had nothing to say about unfounded accusations about my conflicts with the crew. You must have had a falling out with Jay if she's threatening to kill you. The messenger you rebuked butchered his own family. The officers are reluctant to quarter next to your chambers because of the constant emotional outbursts it causes them. Some even maim themselves. Would you mind telling me about the 100 species of birds? Alright, I think I've heard enough. See, I want to go with number 1. I want to go with number 1 so bad, but for some reason we just can't get rid of this woman. So I guess we'll just do this. Woes dog your steps, but we'll find a way to defeat them, I promise. Yeah, what would you ask? Your interpretation of the classical texture is not entirely correct. If subjects have grown accustomed to ruling house, all the sovereign must do is refrain from breaching long-standing traditions. Yeah, coercion. I'm not afraid. Nah, let's do fellowship because we have a better chance of that. One must be a tyrant, a friend, a jester. Please do continue. It's not always easy, but I try to lead the dynasty towards prosperity. Alright. One thing I don't like is how it keeps bringing me to my goddamn personal quarters and then I have to, like, find the fucking elevator. I'm getting pretty proficient at it, I'll tell you fucking what, though. I'm getting very good at it. But yeah, there is a few things. I wonder, do we still have that quest? Always save before you engage. As soon as they see you, the escort ships charge into battle while the powers up its warp engines. Okay. So I guess our goal is to intercept something? That sounds like a really awful plan, though, I will admit.
I lift up my voice in prayer for this vessel and its hallowed guns.
Launch the devastating payload. Unleash our fury. Initiate macro cannon barrage. Sail upon the seas of void.
Yeah, close off. Alright, well, we almost died already. That's cool. The Vipers. I'm trying to imagine what the Vipers do again.
Lots! Commence the symphony of macro cannons.
Question is, do we actually want to move or do we not?
The destination is known.
Another hit and we will be drowning in the void.
Yeah, we're dead as fuck. Alright. I don't think we can do that. It seems a little bit too tough. Damn, dude. The hardest ships to fight so far are Imperial ships. Just hands down, they're the hardest. And that's brutal. It's tough. Oh, okay, we discovered new areas. Oh, okay, so this is Janus, and I don't want to go to Janus. Sighting of Lady Victoria Theodora. Adira's on the scene. I'll deal with personally. Yeah, let's... I always hated Adira, so if she's causing some bullshit, I think we should just, you know... put a bullet somewhere where it interrupts her brain use.
Ooh, another notch! In this tapestry of a world,
These rumors.
thread.
And who now deigns to grace us with their presence? Another gaggle of heretics and traitors thirsty to get their due for what they've done? Or is it the leader himself who's finally grown tired of hiding behind others? Ooh. Warp illusion, be gone. Die, scum. You missed. What are you? You are not Theodore. Theodore is dead. There's no coming back from that. If you are Theodora, then tell me who really killed you. Where's Adira? I'll send you back to the abyss you crawled out of. Get out of here, bitch. Ooh, shit.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
I've read about this.
Some people's flesh is mutated.
They will see. Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
I will say I do think I hated Adira the most, only because the beginning of the game. Because again, that one moment where Adira's like, let me just, and just fucking screams into the mic, this high-pitched fucking wail. It's like, ugh, what the fuck was that? Like, goddamn, this ain't Pokemon. You ain't got to do the sound blast, you know, Adira. Like, holy shit. It was just the worst voice I have ever heard in my life. So whoever the voice actor is, if I ever met them in real life, I'd probably punch them in the throat. Not because I hate them, but just because their voice sounds like nails on a chalkboard. Like, it is awful. It's screeching. So the character could be totally fine. They could have the coolest backstory ever, but when their voice is that annoying, I'm immediately like, alright. So, how do you want to do this? You want a bullet in the back of the head or in the front of the head? Because you're going to die regardless. Oh, cool. Adira took damage. Yes. Yeah, dogmatic. Let Argentina act. Boom! Blast it! Did he just fucking kill her? Oh shit. How many demons are we fighting
An
here?
amusing attempt at defiance.
Surrender to the dark powers!
A wicked thought. A genius at work.
That's a lot of damage.
My competences are not that universal.
Shit.
Explorators know one route. Forward.
Explorators know one route
Request.
forward.
Running binary override.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Faith without deeds is worthless. This is why I was chosen.
He's cartwheeling his way
serve
over.
the ruinous powers!
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. Now you're clad in scarlet. I'm afraid not. If only that were possible.
Chaos
Don't tell me you
guides
just
me.
stunned my guys. I'll be very pissed if you stunned my guys. Dude, that is so fucking good. I don't care what anyone says. That is so fucking good.
It will be done. Victory is imminent. Someone else can do this. Out of my way!
Yeah, go ahead, workers. Charge right in on the lady who literally just opened up a can of death on everybody. Sounds like a good idea.
Cleanses the body.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Schemes within schemes. What if? A wicked thought. A genius at work. A new note in discordant melody.
The Omnissiah condemns you.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
I have misread tones of military tactics.
You've got a problem? I want a medal for that one. Tell me, and it is done. Never profit has Balak.
Oh my god, it does so much.
If I may.
I am not doomed to frighten me.
Oh wow, he knocked Cassia's ass out.
Don't
Shit.
get too cocky.
Rookies! Gah! I will do my duty. Indeed.
Abelard just does not
It will
die,
be
dude, I
done.
swear to god.
Victory is imminent.
Death to non-believers!
What? You are
Boom! Got his ass.
A wicked thought. A maelstrom of madness.
Boom. Boom. Oh, shit.
Faith without deeds is
taught you to fight like this!
Emperor, deliver us.
I can do that. Going somewhere?
What if? Behold the wrath of madness.
Boom.
Me? Never in 1,000 sectors. They'll write legends about me.
The Omnissiah's insignificant value. My vow is to serve.
What? 95% chance to hit and you miss?
Schemes within schemes.
The Omnissiah condemns you.
I eliminated the problem. Neither Adira nor the ghost of departed Theodore will trouble us again.
What lies beyond? There, done.
Damn, dude. Yikes.
Who would have thought that the lowly Jai Hedari would become part of the rogue trader's retinue? The Exalted One is truly generous.
The path of the Emperor's chosen takes strange twists and turns.
But
That's kind of the unfortunate thing about having companions that you can actually kill, is that sometimes you won't be able to experience their storyline. So a lot of times, like with Mass Effect, for example, Mass Effect, I never let a companion die because everyone's got a story that I would like to see. Is there really a payoff, though, to it? Some of them, yeah. Especially in Mass Effect 3 when, you know, you like get literally points for it. But when it comes to the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter. We took some damage and we had nightmares. Because we keep taking these risky paths instead of, you know, safe paths. Ah, there's warp shenanigans. Oh shit.
Oh, glorious spectacle of your demise.
Give me strength.
A predictable downfall.
Accept it!
Oh.
Embrace it! Vile delights beckon you!
This might not be good.
I can't stand it.
Look
Quick,
out!
quick!
This might be really, really bad.
Minds exist only to be broken.
Because we're about to get bum rushed by a bunch of demonettes.
Don't touch me!
And they're not the good kind of demonettes. Oh shit.
Emperor, protect me! Look out!
Well, time to whip out the shotgun and start blasting
I'll do
motherfuckers.
what it
Protect me!
takes.
Oh, thank God Avalard's here. Oh. Okay.
A genius at work. You are marked for demise.
Knocked her ass down.
What if?
My place is at the fore. Reduced to dust. It will be done. I took care of this one.
Well, that didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. My guy's got a shotgun and he's sitting in the doorway of his own bed. He's like, come on, motherfuckers. Let's do this. Boom. Yeah. Keep trying me, bitches. I already blasted a demonette on her ass and made her like fling back into the wall.
Emperor, protect me!
It's like, yep. Let's fucking go,
For
bitch.
now.
You think you're the only one who's got shit?
Look
Emperor,
out!
protect me.
See, on this boat, I'm the one who does the fucking, okay? No one else. Me.
What is my muse?
Boom!
Melody.
It does so much damage. Dude, this is why I want to Melta. I want to Melta so fucking badly. Okay, why the fuck? Because I already know what's going to happen is it says 20% chance, but it really means that, like, at 100% you're going to fuck up your own ally.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
At your beck and call. I'm not interested. Indeed. It will be done. Brace yourself, Abelard.
Embrace excess.
Too bad I'm still standing.
We finally got hit.
What a rush!
It's just so funny that we, like, blasted the bitch. They're running into my bedroom. They're just like, oh, yeah. Yeah, he's in his bed. He's probably, like, naked and just so vulnerable. Comes around the doorstep. Sees a shotgun barrel, like, right in their face. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of my house, motherfucker. I ain't playing no games.
I'm powerless to act.
For some reason, I can't act. Oh. For each demonette near my... Oh my god.
Shattered foes in my
Dodge,
way.
dodge, dodge. Yes, thank fuck for that.
I'll do it.
Who even taught you to fight like this?
Emperor, give me
She might get hit, but that's fine. Because these demonettes really don't do a lot of damage.
Fury of House Orcelia.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
To the brink of agony.
At your beck and call. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Accept it. Embrace it. Minds exist only to
Oh,
be
fuck me.
broken.
Okay, thank god.
No! These ruby flashes on for now.
The issue I have is I can't even act.
Satisfied.
Oh my god, everybody's here. Jesus fuck.
Another stroke of genius.
Boom.
A wicked thought.
I love that so much. Dude, you have no idea how much I'm loving that.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Seriously, dude.
I refuse. Doubt is for the weak.
Why? Why me? I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Alright, well, she missed.
Victory is imminent.
Finally. Fuck. That took forever.
Don't get too cocky. You've got a problem. Never fight fair. Don't get too cocky.
Oh, thank fuck. Whew.
A genius at work.
Slam her into the wall. Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
As the Emperor commands, I act. This is unacceptable.
Really?
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. At your beck and call.
I know what I'm doing, usually. Going somewhere. Am I getting paid for this?
Another
Boom.
one is shattered.
I hold all the cards.
A wicked thought.
Boom.
Predictable downfall.
Get the fuck out of here, motherfuckers.
Another one is shattered.
Don't touch me.
Shit, I might just do shotguns. Fuck it.
Fate claims
Oh
another
my
one.
God, dude, that's so beautiful.
Let's see.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Dude, I'm loving that so much.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Well, that was ass.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
What it is
will do
Argenta
like
has
you.
like this trait where like she misses a lot,
Reduce
but
the
if she
dust.
stands right next to somebody, she gets like a 100% chance to like succeed. I don't know why, but my son really likes this one fucking song that Miss Rachel does. I don't know why. But my son really loves this fucking song. Is the like Icky Sticky Bubblegum song. He fucking loves it. He's like, "Aw, yeah, that's my shit." I'm not joking. Like the moment that song comes on, he actually like smiles and laughs. I don't know what is so amazing about that song, but he really loves it. He's like, "Ah, yeah, here it comes. Here's my jam." I do wonder what would happen if I made an Argenta character who did only chain swords. Or power swords. Like, I wonder how good it would be. She doesn't really have any fellowship, that's kind of the problem. I'm doing that because she could technically use a heavy bolter, because she's already proficient in that. Yeah, just go willpower. Intelligence. See, because this requires her to be a heretic to use this. And with the one perk that we gave her, it can reduce us to like 30 instead of 60. Oh, this is an Eldar sword? Are you serious?
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
Who knew? Let me check my stuff. Alright, we're gonna try this. If it doesn't work, what I plan on doing is kind of like just running away with torpedoes and just torpedoing the shit out of these guys. But it's very difficult because their ships are much more agile than mine. So we're gonna see how this works.
I stand ready to serve you and the Imperium, Lord Captain.
Commence torpedo launch. Unleash our fury!
Yeah, we may have augmented the wrong shield. Yes. Boom, bitch.
Engage the last.
Yeah, just focus on killing this guy.
Master, if you please. Drown them in the void.
That did a complete 180. That was not what I was expecting. Yeah, there we go. They're hitting our front. That's not good, because that's actually where our shields are lowest.
Unleash our fury. Let the macro cannons sing their twisted song. Set course! Voidmaster, if you please.
Alright, good.
The void comes knocking.
Oh, you've gotta be shitting me. I was doing so good. Then the motherfucker, I forgot about those torps. Oh, man. Ah, that was so unfortunate. We were so good on that run. We were fucking everybody up. But then all of a sudden, Dickus Biggest
Launch
arrived.
the devastating payload. Engage the lance.
Yeah, augment the forward guns, because that seems to be definitely where we're getting hit from. Yep, forward guns. We're still getting fucked up. Yes. Boom.
Commence the symphony of macro cannons. Set course.
Oh, that's right. It turns you
Let the
around.
macro cannons sing their twisted song.
Well, at least the torpedoes have to go forward, so they won't be able to hit us. That was a lot of damage. Yeah, we might die, like, right now.
Drown them in the void. Initiate macro cannon barrage. Let the macro cannons sing their twisted song.
We need to restart the void.
Alright, well, I think we're dead. Yeah, we're dead as fuck. Because he just disintegrated our shields, yeah. Yep. I reset the shields, and what happens? He hits me so hard that the entire shield on my starboard side is just gone. Was it starboard or port side? I think it was port side. Whew. This is brutal. Because, like, the thing is with these bigger ships is that you usually don't want to be dogfighting with people like that because they can keep getting behind me. But
Lance!
all my guns are, like, in the front kind of area, so... No, I want you to deploy the torpedoes now.
Launch the devastating payload!
Okay, good. Starboard side's taking a beating, but that's fine. Starboard side's holding. For those of you who don't know starboard and port side, I play a lot of naval games, so I know the difference. Starboard is right. So think of the right side, starboard. That's good.
Unleash
Port
our
side is left.
fury. Initiate macro cannon barrage. you please.
Yes. So this is port side. So where's my port side shields? See? It helps a lot when you play a lot of naval games and then you, oh fuck, the torpedoes are probably gonna hit me.
One more hit and we're finished.
That is exactly what I keep forgetting.
Drown them in the void. Engage the macro cannons. Initiate macro cannon barrage. Sail upon the seas of void.
Alright, the rear. Oh, he's in range. Yep, that fucking killed me. Oh, man. We sniped one of the torpedo dudes. You just gotta get good, you know? You just gotta get good. I think I did see someone talk about, they were complaining about the ship combat being like a little bit too hard. And for me, it's totally fine. I really don't care, but I can see what they're talking about.
Launch the devastating payload.
I will say, though, what if we just ran away?
Void Master, if you please.
Well, I just may have fucked myself there. I was trying to do something different. I was like, let's try running, actually, and then nope. Alright, our shields are holding. Shields are holding. Okay.
Commence the symphony of macro cannons. Lance!
Yeah, we're fucked. The issue too is that we can't really ram, which is kind of a problem. I wish we could.
There's a breach in our defenses.
See.
Engage the lance. Drown them in the void. Let the macro cannons sing their twisted song. Set course.
That's my start.
The destination is known.
We need to turn the tide.
Oh, restart shield doesn't activate right away. Oops, I forgot about that. I just gave them the one side that my shield is like non-existent. Oops. Teehee, oopsies.
Lance! Commence torpedo torpedo launch!
Alright, good. 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 They keep hitting us where we're like strongest, which is nice.
Sail upon the seas of void! Engage the macro cannons!
Okay, good. Yeah, there's really no way to heal, which is kind of a problem.
Drown them in the void!
Yeah, we gotta try to get away from these people as much as we can. Port side, focus that. Boom. Even though our shields are like somewhat decent.
Double
Yeah,
your
we're dead.
efforts, you grok stains!
Damn, dude. The big thing is that we don't have enough survivability. So we're a capital ship, but we're as fragile as these like cruisers, which is not a good thing. Being as big as we are and as slow as we are, and we don't have the firepower that they have, is really difficult. But there are ways of like
Launch
getting
the
around it.
devastating payload! The destination is known.
One game I own, but I never really got to playing was Battlefield Gothic Armada 2. Good.
Sail upon the seas of void!
Yeah, these guys are much faster than we are. That's gonna hurt.
Commence torpedo launch! Set course! The destination is
What?
known.
We turned back around. How the fuck did that happen? Oh. He torpedoed my torpedoes.
Void Master, if you please.
Okay, that destroyed me. Yep, that's destroying me as well.
Voidsmen!
Yeah,
Find your
they're
courage!
Their laser beams are just fucking destroying my shit. And for some reason we lost movement. Yeah, we need to buy, we need to really buy, like, ship equipment. The issue is that I'm not sure how profit factor works, perchance. Like, profit factor, I understand, is, like, kind of our currency, but I don't know if it drops every time that I buy something, because it said -1 for mercenary. So me hiring a companion dropped it. And unfortunately, this is the only guy in the entire goddamn thing. Jesus Christ. Oh, hey, we didn't lose our transaction. Okay, so our profit factor does not do anything with that. So in that case, that's not bad. Wait, what? Why the fuck are we not using this? This is so much better. There we go. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Yeah. Now we're much tankier. Now we can survive. I didn't know you could do this. This is nice. Oh shit, that's right, my colony. What say my advisors? Yeah, retrieve the artifacts. Yeah, let's not do that. I don't care about the Fellowship of the Void. That's good. Yeah, let's do that. Let's save. Because, dear God, we're gonna fucking die. So our right side, our starboard, has better cannons. And we also upgraded all of our armor and shit. So hopefully this really works. Because I don't want to, like, lose over and over
I'll
again.
be your beacon in the darkness.
Where's the enemies? Okay. The map reminds me a lot of,
Launch the devastating payload! Unleash our fury!
the map reminds me a lot of, Star Wars Empire War. I don't know if you guys ever played Star Wars Empire War, but fuck, it was a good space battle game, dude. It had space and ground battle, but the space battle was where that shit was at. It was fucking good. Yep, need to place the doors.
Engage the lads! Let the macro cannon sing their twisted song! Engage the macro cannons! The destination is known. Void Master, if you please.
Okay, thank God.
Commence torpedo launch!
I thought he was gonna deploy fucking torpedoes or some shit.
Unleash our fury! Let the macro cannons sing their twisted
Here we go.
song.
Boom! Yes. Oh, it feels so good to finally have a ship worthy of my name. Oh my God. Hey, beautiful. Oh my God, he's sleeping? Look at this sleeping baby boy.
Like he wants me to carry him and I'm doing something. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah. Yeah, they can see him. Look at him, he's just passed out. He's just snoozing. He looks so exhausted.
It's hard to eat, you know, all day.
Oh my. How dare we talk?
Commence the symphony of macro cannons. Sail upon the seas of void.
Ooh, he took a bit of damage there. Well, he's on our starboard side, which is exactly the side that they really don't want to be on. Okay. I was scared for a moment there. I was like, whoa.
Engage the macro cannons.
Oh, the explosion of the one took out both of them.
Lance.
A worthy deed.
Oh my God, dude. We died like so many times. But once I upgraded my ship, that was it. Okay. I'm gonna save. That's it for me when it comes to this game. The reason why I'm kind of done with this game is only because this game is very lengthy. Like, doing one simple world could take you easily like 3 hours. And by world I mean like doing like a small dungeon. doing that alone could take you a very long time. Very, very, very long time. And that's not a bad thing. It's just that it can get kind of exhausting, especially when the combat doesn't have, like, I would say a lot of flair to it. Like, it's very easy to just rinse and repeat the same combos over and over again. And while it's, nice to keep seeing those crits coming my way, like, oh yeah, I just crit this guy, it can kind of get a little exhausting. This is definitely a game, though, that you can easily sit here and just sink hours into. Like, there was a time I was playing with my heretic character, and I was like, what? It's been 8 hours, and I feel like I did nothing. I felt like I got nothing done. But then I look back at it, and I'm like, wow, I completed a fuck ton of quests, like, boom, 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 boom. But it doesn't feel it. It feels like you're really not achieving much, despite how many hours you're pouring into it. So, that's not a bad criticism. That just means that if I was to ever play this game again, because right now I'm kind of doing 2 playthroughs at the same time. One that I'm streaming, which is just my authentic first time playing, and then the other one, which is random as hell, heretic as can be, trying different options than my guy who did on live stream, like trying different things. And it's very, very different. So besides that, this is going to be me. I'll probably play stream again later, because there's still a long night ahead of me, so I got to stay awake. But see you guys next time.